So roughly a year or two ago, everyone was cheering. The evil and bad corporate culture is getting removed from Blizzard. Away with the old and come in with the new. At that point, I said that all of you are gonna regret this. And you laughed at me. You laughed when I said there's gonna be a day, there's gonna be a time when you are gonna beg Bobby, original hard R N-word, Big D Kotick himself to come back, because you will understand that he was not Blizzard's problem. He was Blizzard's solution. He was the one keeping the dam closed. Oh yes, Bobby made Blizzard stand. Bobby was the gatekeeper to all, well, everything that's currently happening. The absolute insane tides of folk. The absolute insanity and low quality of everything. Sure, yeah, Bobby said add a mount that costs $50, and you all were so against it. Well, look at it now. A pair of wings in the Diablo 4 shop is gonna cost you $30. A new mount in World of Warcraft is gonna cost you 100. Bobby didn't allow this to happen, but you didn't like it. Oh no! Bobby mistreated his stewardess. Damn, well, what a shame. What a shame. The pub crawls, the cubicle crawl culture was evil. Oh, what a shame. What a shame it truly was. People did not understand what they are doing when they cheered with the changes at Blizzard, okay? People did not understand what's happening. I understood when all of this was happening. I said that this is going to happen. That Blizzard is going to completely self-implode because you're literally begging the Vogue to come in and take over and full sweep everything that's happening in this company. And it did. It did. All of this, you cheered for it, by the way. You literally cheered for the collapse of Blizzard. Hell, we might as well get Pirate Software back to work a year or two so he can say, but did you know I worked at Blizzard for 8 years? Yes. Man, guys, you all voted for this. You all voted for this. Bobby was our last hope, and you called him Satan. Sad.
But in addition to Mob Classic, we know you are excited to learn more about our all-new Titan Reforged Realm experience. Raids from Classic, TBC, and Wrath have been retuned for 25 players at level 80. We have a new dungeon and raid currency system to help you gear up faster than ever. Tier sets will use 2-piece and 4-piece bonuses, helping you reach new heights of power earlier.
The Titan Reforged Realm is such an important undertaking for us, and it's something we have created just for you, the Chinese community. Alongside Mop Classic and Modern, it will be...
People got so mad, by the way, when they were like, oh wait, what, China? China's getting only this? What the hell? Yes, only China is getting this.
Focus for the next year.
Well, just when I thought I was going to be done talking about World of Warcraft shit, because I want to move on and do other things.
No.
Blizzard finds a perfect way to reel people back in. You know, I gotta say, go China, man. China number one.
China number one? China over good?
中国现在握有冰淇淋，我很期待。
This the冰淇淋meme is so good.
冰淇淋，但是速度与激情就比冰淇淋速度与激情，速度与激情就。
Because that's what it's all about at the end.
That'll be a levels probably kill a couple of you, but that's a price I'm willing to pay.
Day, and I try explaining this to people, and I'm gonna have no filter on this video, and I quite frankly just don't care anymore about what people, you know, feel about me or what they think or how they act towards, you know, their beliefs on what they care about Blizzard or not, because I've been saying this shit for a long fucking time, dog.
Not long enough.
I'm just gonna lay it all out on the table for you guys to fucking hear and understand. They've announced this shit a long time ago. I think it's been, a couple months or whatever that they said that they were going to do the Titan Reforged up to level 80 scaling because They're trying to keep their connection with China real fucking strong. I mean, this has been the biggest plot for them since Bobby Kotick was a part of the company and he's not there anymore.
Hey, Bobby! See, Bobby was smart. He knew what's up.
But their whole relation back in the day, even when acquiring Invetti Games, was making sure that they reached other markets in other countries, especially China, because there's so...
No. This is a lie. Okay, people don't understand this. This is a fundamental problem because people do not understand what's happening here. They don't care about other markets. China only matters. You need to understand. China is literally how much? 2-3 billion people or something like that? A whole market? And they have literally nothing to play. You need to understand. China has absolutely nothing to play. Because do you know what the Red Knight in Russia was? Well, I'm not going to explain it to you because the name should be very self-explanatory. China is having a perpetual, never-ending Red Knight because people who go against the will of the people suddenly magically vanish. So, you know, a lot of things are not allowed there, needless to say. And when it comes to gaming, well, there's not actually a lot of things that are even remotely good to play. And I mean, even modern-day World of Warcraft is actually something uniquely amazing in China because they simply don't have options. This is why everyone wants to get in China. It is a literally empty, open market with multiple billion people inside of it who have nothing better to do. And by the way, the culture of China is also a very interesting thing. You need to understand. Us, stupid Westerners, are obviously going to be against slop. We're not going to exactly like $100 mounts and be happy about it, right? We're going to, maybe we're even going to say some bad things about that. You need to understand that the Chinese man does not have the same opinion on that. They're like, oh, pay to win slop? Let me just swipe real hard now. Swipe again. They don't care. They don't care. Game pay to win? Bad? So what? Don't play. That's the mentality. That's literally the Chinese mentality right there. It is beautiful. It is absolutely perfect, okay? They're gonna eat all the slop and they don't care. Because they don't care about pay to win. They don't care about a billion trillion microtransactions. They're not gonna complain like us, like you, like me. They're just gonna be that, oh, wow, this is at least a playable game. Let me give money to this company because my life is hollow. It's great stuff.
So many fucking people playing there, and their partner with NetEase, which makes a lot of fucking sense. NetEase is one of the fucking scummiest companies in the world of their fucking gacha mechanics and how much money they charge their player base as well. But
Hey, listen, if you're playing Genshin Impact, I'm not even blaming NetEase. I think you're just an idiot, okay? I think you're just an idiot.
Regardless of all of that, back to Blizzard here, you know, to do a phenomenal job with Activision and Microsoft, all these corporate scumbags that really just don't give a flying shit about you guys at all. In America, EU combined, here's a big fucka to you, to every single one of you guys, when they do something like this.
Friendly reminder, America voted against easy cancellation, and the name easy cancellation refers to almost as much exactly what you think. It's easy subscription cancellation. Just, you know, they're not hiding the cancel subscription through 15 different menus that require 5 passwords and email confirmation, and then your credit card number once again. You know, America voted against that. I just want to remind everyone how hilarious that is because, you know, lobbying is a very great thing, I was told.
Because the classic player base has been eager for fucking something different for so long.
True.
Oh, you guys are doing them a great job. You're giving them TBC, bro. That's hella hype. That's really fucking cool. As if we not...
I actually have been talking about this with my friends from my guild. Wink, wink, boys. Okay? And, well, TBC failed the first time it was around. The dungeons that you must do, the grinds that you must do, all of that nonsense just for some lukewarm competitive gear. And the fact that if you're playing a rogue or a warrior or literally any melee spec at the start of the expansion, no one's gonna ever take you into a group. I mean, you literally need to be exposed armor, improved kidney shot rogue to get into a group. Fucking maybe. Because no one likes you, no one wants you, and even if you make your own groups, I remember playing classic DBC. Okay, getting a group in a non-dead realm. I was actually in one of the more populated realms. I don't remember which one, but I was. It still took like 2 hours on the Horde side, or 3 hours, to get a group rolling for a dungeon. No one wanted to tank. All the tanks said tanking is boring in this slop fiesta. Yeah, no one liked it.
Not had that already 2 times before. A third time is surely going to keep people engaged. But regardless of that, you're going to put them back on the roller coaster, as you always fucking do with every other fucking expansion you guys continue to do. I guess WoD hype is going to be real cool after MOP. Whatever.
Based.
I find it so funny how Blizzard decides to react and talk with their player base via drama. This is the only way that they know how to fucking communicate with people. And obviously, this is not intended for US, is not intended for EU. This is intended to cater to China because they love to do that. You could even see their own fucking website. And here's the
They did ban Winnie the Pooh references, by the way.
example. Translated this website to English for you guys so you guys can understand what the fuck is going on here, even though not everything is translated. But basically, they're trying to get their Chinese player base suckered in starting from September 23rd to obtain their original emblem by participating in the pre-registration event, which can be exchanged for heirlooms and rune cloth backpacks and potions and food after the Titan Forge Reforged time is launched. Please pay attention.
I mean, people are getting mad. You need to understand, no one in China is getting mad about this. No one.
Attention to the subsequent official information for specific exchange rules. I mean, bro, I'm losing fucking breath talking about this horseshit. And you know they gotta give you with the smack dab in the middle, Mr. Pandogaria, or Mr. Pandalia, right in the fucking middle of how dog shit that is right there. I just find it, like, hilarious at this point.
Got to level 89.5, quit. It was just so ass.
That this is what the player base thinks that Blizzard has their back for. Blizzard really gives a fuck about you guys. They really care, trust me. Just keep believing the delusion of Blizzard caring about classic player base, caring about the EU, US player base as a whole. All the classic player base to you guys are to them is another $15 fucking in their pocket to promote some more dog shit in the fucking atmosphere of World of Warcraft. And that's just the truth. I'm just gonna be honest with you. And here's the thing, I feel fucking bad for fucking creators that are continuously making content for the classic scene, and they try their heart out of giving you guys information.
Didn't everyone, by the way, just go to what's it called, RuneScape?
When there is nothing left to talk about, there is nothing to discuss, because the team over there at Blizzard, quite frankly, can wipe their ass with what they care about content creators and what they care about people bitching and complaining about in the scene. All they care about is what makes profits. And this is what I've been saying, even in several fucking videos. You can check the fucking catalog, dog. I've been telling you guys, they care about profits and margins first before you as a customer.
Oh, really? What gave it away? The first $100 mount or the second $100 mount? Or maybe it was the third one? $25 portal skins in Diablo 4? Bro, they figured out that they can sell you every color of the rainbow separately for $20. What gave it away? The fact that they made Diablo Immortal a glorified gambling machine? Ah, man.
You do not matter. All that matters is they see the fucking swipe on the transaction list and they see that the quarterly numbers are going up. Yes, how many people are subscribed to the fucking machine of retail? Millions upon millions. How many of those are also bots as well? And how many bots are going to be booming in fucking China?
Hell yeah!
Titan Forge, Reforge, whatever the fucking anal forge we want to call this bullshit. It's just hilarious to me. At this point, I think this company and their direction and their insight, and I'm just going to say it, their
Bobby Kotick left. I'm so happy. World of Warcraft is free. Blizzard's gonna become good again. I will never get tired of just pointing my finger and saying I was right. I will never get tired. People just don't understand this. Oh, the evil investors, the evil. That video is coming tomorrow. The evil investor talk. Oh no, the evil investors are making your games bad. Bro, have you seen a single investor call between a AAA company and fucking BlackRock investment? Bro, they don't even know what's happening. They don't even know what Blizzard is. They're literally asking basic questions on, are you gonna try to do something to increase the amount of players playing your game? And Blizzard's answer is, we always strive for the best outcomes possible whenever we can. We have a multi-year plan ahead of ourselves that's gonna create opportunities for divestment, multi-faceted creation. A non-fucking answer, even to something as basic as that. Bro, those evil investors have no idea what the fuck Blizzard does. They don't. Half the shit in my stock portfolio, I don't even know what those companies do. I just know their numbers are good. It don't matter.
Insight with the player base and their creators.
BlackRock, Vanguard, Chase, JP Morgan, and Stanley did not threaten Blizzard to, make the game bad. They did not give a fuck.
It's totally out the damn loop. Like, are we, like, not opening our eyes to realize what the fuck is going on? Like, what the hell is actually happening here? And we know this was coming, too. We saw this coming months ago. But the fact people are, like, all in an uproar now about it, this was announced months ago that they were going to be doing this trash. And now you guys get to see it. And all the classic player base, they get to eat that cold chicken noodle soup, that cold Campbell's soup. God, you gotta love it. You're gonna be going to TBC. Oh, so much hype, dog. Meanwhile, China's getting all the Succulon 3000 vibrator with the gawk machine with the extra lube on it for protection. Like, bro, it's just insane.
The classic gawk.
Dog. And I hate to fucking, like, be this negative Nancy, but I'm being a realistic motherfucker with you, bro. I'm sorry I'm cursing so much, but it's just the truth, man. It really is, and it just boggles my mind that we as the player base continue to eat this shit up. And I'm not even a part of the player base anymore. I'm not even subscribed to the rat machine that is, World of Warcraft now. But I will tell you, I feel bad for a lot of the players, and especially the content creators as well, that have to deal with this utter trash that they have to even talk about on their channels. It's disgusting.
You know who feels worse, by the way? Microsoft for buying Activision Blizzard for $90 billion. They're not recouping their investment, boys. They are not recouping their investment.
Bro, instead of making some cool content about a new dungeon, a new guide, some really cool experience that we had, we don't get none of that. And that's what we did have when we had Season of Discovery. It was fun. We were always going through a new phase, talking about some new stuff with you guys, talking about what ifs, what we can improve, what we can fix. But scratch that. We wanted to do Mist of Pandaria instead. And also, then we start to complain as a company that all these private servers are killing it and they're doing way too good. Let's shut all the fun over there and make sure no other content creator has to say anything. Pull their videos down.
Oh, actually, I wanted to speak about that. You know the reason why Blizzard is actually going after Turtle WoW and whatnot? Good luck, by the way, there in Russia. Good luck suing someone in Russia. Good luck. But in any case, you know why they're actually going after all of that? It's simple, because they're gonna launch Classic Plus very soon. That's why they're doing it. They're trying to ruin as many things as possible for all the private servers, so the thirst can only be quenched in one place. That's what they're doing. It's very simple.
In case, start hitting strikes on them in case they want to, keep promoting this bullshit. But at the end of the day, we wanted to fucking play it because it was better than the dog shit you were providing. All due respect, Blizzard. 8 years of people sitting in a fucking cave making a better quality game than you guys have provided in fucking years.
From a box of scraps in a cave!
Is kind of embarrassing. It's just the truth, dog. And I wasn't even around for 8 years of that time. But me looking at it and knowing that that was a thing and then looking into the history and the research of it.
Anyway, fat, non-bald asmongold is 100% right. That was Hello Gitalo. 10 out of 10. What a time to be alive. Have a nice day. Bye.